This video contains flashing lights that might cause seizures. Viewer discretion is advised.
Capcom presents Marvel Comics.
And as you're probably wondering here from that lovely lady's voice, you're going to be seeing a review on Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Counted 3. This is the second installment in the third generation of this game. Now this right here gives you a couple of new rosters of characters, some from the Marvel side and some from the Capcom side, to be able to fight in an epic battle for the universe, or Fated 2 Worlds, aka the total first game. Now, as you're probably guessing here from a pretty big theme that most of Capcom has ever done, whenever they bring out the main game like Street Fighter, they usually bring out a couple ones afterwards that add new characters, new backgrounds, a new fighting scheme, a new element to the gameplay that makes it a little bit more enjoyable. Honestly, I don't understand why they couldn't just put this into a DLC add-on, but hey, I bought the game when it was meant. Now, as you can see from here, you can see a whole bunch of new characters, some I have never even seen, and I'm a pretty big gamer geek. Honestly, playing this game, I was thoroughly impressed. The game was fun, entertaining, and all in all, a pretty good game. Now, this is one cool thing here. One thing I don't understand, as you see, we have Deadpool there, and we have the guy from that DS game that constantly has projection. I have no idea what he can do in the game. I haven't played as of yet.
Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Well, let's get to the meat of the game here. As you can see, we got the title screen first off, and I'm playing on a PS3. Now, I don't have access to the internet, and honestly, I don't care at this moment. Now, let's just let it load up here. Yes. At the very beginning, it gives you a little bit of a comic book storyline of what the heck's going on, why in the world Marvel and Capcom are in the same area. Now, offline right here, this is going to be the very first part of the game I'm going to be telling you about. Now, offline is basically offline stuff. Arcade right there is the main campaign of the game. Not actual campaign, but choose what you want. Versus is so you can play against your buddy that's sitting right next to you with the other controller. Training is just getting used to the game, and mission is allowing you to go through the different battle techniques of each individual character. Online is essentially the same thing. Pretty much what I just told you earlier on the offline, except you go online with it. Heroes and Heralds has you choose either be a good guy or a herald and fight for the universe. Yay! In a sort of a card-based strategy thing, but you still get the basic element. Gallery allows you to see all the endings, movie trailers, and endings to other characters. Options, yeah, you basically know what options are, don't you? Yeah, anyways, this right here is your license. This gives you all your information of everything in your stats and everything else that you have. This is the basic view. When anybody you play against and beats you, that's what they see. These are your character stats on how often you place the character and how long you have. This right here are the three main selections of your three main teams that you have, A, B, and C. This is your basic stats right here. And this right here is your friends list. I haven't made any friends, so antisocialite, whatever. Now let's get to the main campaign of the game here. Go to arcade. Now right here you see a whole bunch of different characters added to the lineup. Some on the Capcom side here, and over here on the Marvel side. Now, what you're about to see here, this is random. This just selects one random character. If you can't pick out any random all, selects an entire team for you. Now, there's nothing you can also do. By pressing start here, well, just let me get to it first. By pressing start, you can pick out which character team you want to play as. I'm going to play as my favorite one, with Zero, Spider-Man, and Wesker. That right there, this right here shows you the different difficulties from normal, hard, very easy, super easy, and hard, and very hard. There's the time. Usually set at 90 or 60 seconds. Right now I'm going to have it set to infinite seconds, and that's the basic battle damage right there. Now yes, I know I have it set to very easy, but this is just a review for the game. I'm not showing you tips and tricks and strategies, and don't be writing things in the message boards saying that, he's weak, he's pathetic. Get over it, this is just supposed to be a quick review, okay?
What are you doing here? Get the hell off me!
Now, yes, there is some languages, and in parents, you don't like this kind of stuff. Too bad for the game. Now, basic battle strategy is sort of similar, set up the same. Now, here's the pause menu. You got continue. There's the command list. This gives you an entire list of the main character you're currently playing as their commands. You know, their attacks, their super attacks, all the other stuff that you may want to know to be able to get through the game. Unless you're a button masher. Right there's the control setup. This tells you what buttons and what kind of attacks they have. You know, light, medium, high, special attacks, assist. Assist allows you to be able to bring in a different character. You know, if you're starting to get a beating, you know, like while you're fighting, you can have somebody help you out. Right there we have the character select, so you can get back to the character list and then the main menu. Now let's get back to the gameplay here. At the very bottom you see a special attacks gauge. That right there allows you to know on how much power you have currently at the moment to set off a special attack. You know, one of the major finishing moves. Now at level 1 you can only do that with just one person. Now, holding one of the character assists, you're able to switch out characters completely. Right now I'm playing as Spider-Man, as you can obviously tell. And by doing all this, I'm just giving you the basic information here, okay? Now, you also have the life gauge up top. Now, whenever you bring an assist character and they get a beating, they get twice as much damage. Now we're getting to the good part here. And now we got Phoenix Wright. Gonna beat the crap out of him. Now, by pressing all 4 buttons, you're able to activate the X mode, and by hitting the special attack function, aka L2, you can do this, a super mega attack. Which, depending on how much power you have leveled up in there, you know, level 1, 2, or 3, depends on how will allow you to bring in so many characters' final combination special attacks.
Get ready for the fight of your life.
Now, the other thing I'm about to show you here is sort of a character switching combo kind of deal. I'm not sure what the actual name of it is, but let's get to it here, okay? I'm going to be starting off here as Zero. Start fighting her. And there, you can see I'm able to switch characters to create an awesome melee. Now, let's get to the other gameplay here. Now, at the 6th stage, you get to face off against Galactus.
Unlike an ant fighting the sun.
This'll be over in a
If you're wondering, yes, that's the guy that plays as Ichigo. He's playing as Zero in this. Now, Galactus, while he's trying to destroy the world, he's sending out 2 of his characters. Normally, it's that one main bad guy from Capcom. I'm not sure what his name is, or Dormammu, or Dr. Doom. Now, the whole entire point of this beginning is to get rid of them as fast as possible. The sooner you get rid of them, the sooner you can face off against Galactus, and you want to do this without taking so much damage. And obviously, take my advice, do not use the X power yet. Take them out as soon as possible without using the X power or any of your special abilities. As you can see, they're done. Now you get to face off against Galactus, and this guy is a pain in the butt to beat compared to the previous game. Now, he's hard to dodge everything. Sometimes you gotta jump over him, you gotta constantly hold the block button while trying to take him out quickly. And as you can see, he can take a lot of damage, which is really annoying. The best thing I always found is to constantly fight him, then do a special final attack combo like this right here. And that right there normally takes him out pretty quickly, depending on how you're fighting against him. Right now I'm playing on very easy, and I'm getting my butt whooped. Kind of shows you how much of a gamer skills I have, doesn't it? And he can take you out pretty quickly if you're not paying attention. You constantly gotta block, hold back, and whenever he does one of his special ability attacks, which you're about to see one pretty shortly here, he's a pain in the butt to beat. But believe me, this game is still fun to play. Now, once you get him towards the halfway marker, he'll start backing up, and that's when you really want to kick the crap out of him. Hit him when he's down, just like what he does to you. Now here's another major special attack. As you can see, that just killed Zero, and now I get to play as Spider-Man. And here's another special attack. This one is almost impossible to dodge, even when you're blocking it, and this will take out a lot of your strength quickly. And look right here. The other part, now Earth is destroyed. Now, as you can obviously see, I didn't do all that well.
Where is your laughter now?
Ha ha ha. Very funny. Anyways, let's see if you guys can actually beat him when you play the game. The game is rated T for violence, partial nudity, mostly because of you, Felicia. Yes, you, Felicia. Felicia, show your face. There you are. But still, this is a great game. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is one of the best games. The only thing I wish they would have done was add Mega Man and Venom to the mix. Or will they? Well, that's the review.